Hi, welcome to Winging It. I am Zealan Turner, the Director of School Communications here at PALCS, here with the beautiful Ruth Clement, like Clementine, but it's Clement. Here, thanks to our amazing producer and director, Kathy Chan. We're here to talk with Ruth about NHS and student government and contributing to the community and swimming really fast.
Not very fast anymore.
And doing lots of awesome things. So join us and enjoy the episode.
Yay! Right. I've been at PALCS for 7 years. This is my 8th year. Like born and bred, man.
All right, girl.
I think in middle school, the cyber environment kind of got to me, especially during COVID. I was like, I don't have any friends. I don't go see anybody. I don't go out and do anything because I'm like fully cyber, you know. So I was like, man, like I really wish that I could have some like built-in friends or like built-in community into PALCS. That's where like what I'm working on this year comes in. I'm working on building a program for like new student mentorship within PALCS. New students joining mid-year who kind of come in and they're like, what do I do? I'm like on a computer all day. I'm like, so if we can give them like a built-in friend, somebody who's been at PALCS, who knows the whole path through cyber schooling.
Tips and tricks. Some.
It's like a built-in friend, a built-in community, and that helps people get plugged into things like student government within PALCS so that, you know, raising new leaders, new people to invest back into the community. So I was not super active in student government in my freshman year, but I became the 10th grade rep in my sophomore year, and I was like, guys, this is great. Where has this been my whole life?
Okay.
So that was the first year that we did Night on the Roof with Mr. Logue.
Okay. Yeah.
That was kind of my baby for the first year.
Hey, that's awesome.
It ended up being this like big student involvement project. Like we had like grade level competition to like see who got to decide what he did on the roof. It was great.
In student government, we had Naomi on here. That's amazing. You do work with Naomi? You kind of know her? You know her in passing?
I know her well.
Okay.
I mean, she's president and I'm vice president, so we're like that.
All right, that's cute.
Yeah. It was funny, actually. So last year, Naomi was secretary. I was vice president. And then in NHS, Naomi and I were both committee heads. So it kind of came out at the end of last school year. We were like both saying that we were thinking about running for president in both of those clubs. And I was like, dude, I don't really want to run against you. I want to like work together. And so we decided I would run for president in NHS and she would run for vice president in NHS. And then I would run for vice president in student government and she would run for president in student government.
Did it work out?
Yeah. She's president.
In both?
Yeah. So I'm NHS president, she's student government president, and then I'm student government vice president, she's NHS vice president.
Okay, first of all, you guys are overachievers. First of all, I would like that to be documented.
She wants that on the record.
On the record. Second of all, I'm so impressed. Third of all, how cute to do that with your friend and to negotiate political positions. Do you think, though, that having been at PALCS and doing so much online networking and connection-based activity that you feel it might be easier once you graduate from PALCS to maintain some of these relationships in that capacity?
I think so, because I think I've gotten used already to like having to keep up relationships with people that I don't see every day at all. I mean, Naomi and I don't have any classes together, so the only things that we do together are student government and NHS stuff. But we still talk a lot, and we talk a lot about like, you know, everyday stuff. And I have friends from USP who maybe I had classes with before who went on site or, you know, are taking more PALCS classes or like dual enrollment classes this year that I still can keep in touch with. So I think that like being forced to really, if you want to keep up a friendship, you got to be like talking. I think will make it easier to keep up friendships that I want to, you know, hold on to after graduation. But
So what are some of the specific requirements for being a member of or holding a leadership position in National Honor Society?
So for NHS, you have to have a 3.5 GPA, which is a B average.
Okay.
So it's not like super pushy. You just got to be like, on top of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to demonstrate like a commitment to service. And to be in a member in good standing, you have to have 10 logged service hours for a 6-month period. So it's 20 service hours every year. And then you have to come to meetings and participate and be an active member of your committee to be like a member in good standing.
Are we talking about service hours that you accomplish on your own and then you're doing group activities together, or is the activity that you do within the community and for the community part of your service hours?
So if we put on an event with NHS and it is something that we do as a group, to like better the PALCS community or, take our skills and put them outside of the PALCS community, you can get service hours for stuff like that. But then you also can get service hours through like volunteering with stuff in your everyday life. Like for me, usually my service hours aren't coming, or I don't usually log the service hours that I get from anything NHS related because I get so many service hours from volunteering at my local hospital. I volunteer on the like pre and post-op services, so like surgical services. And I help with like patients who are coming in, patients who are waking up. I help with like a lot of turning over bays. There's like observational opportunities, shadowing opportunities. It's a lot of just general like nursing support. So anything that the nurses need that I can do that's not like direct patient care, I can do that. So I started out volunteering there because I needed a really consistent place to volunteer, but I knew I wanted to do something in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I'll spend some time around the hospital, see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it so much more than I thought I was going to, because I actually started out on one of the inpatient floors. So I moved from being like a med-surg volunteer. The role is called patient advocate because you spend a lot of time like sitting with patients, keeping them company, checking on them during their hospital stays, as well as like the general nursing support.
Mm-hmm.
And I really loved that because it really gave me the opportunity. I think sometimes when we spend time around the hospital or we think about the hospital, we're like, oh, all these sick people, like, or sometimes it's like uncomfortable to be in a hospital environment, but like you sit with these people and you remember like they have stories, and a lot of especially older people who are hospitalized, they get so excited to like have a teenager there who wants to hear about their story, wants to talk to them, wants to keep them company. So I got to hear some really, really cool life stories, and you get a lot of advice from older people too, who have things that they want to share about their lives, or like maybe want to like project onto a younger person something that they wish they had done earlier in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this is really cool. And I'm almost kind of sad that I'm not on that assignment anymore, even though like I really, really love the setting of being in like the surgical services.
Doctor, any particular kind? Because I'm thinking house, and that for me is pretty cool.
I want to do sports medicine.
Sports medicine?
Yeah.
Do you play any sports?
Yeah, I swim.
Okay, cool. What's your stroke?
I swim distance freestyle. I swim, I get in the pool, and I go until I literally can't move anymore.
Is it meditative for you?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of like I get in the pool. If I get a song stuck in my head that I don't like,
it's there for the entire run, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with your music choices going into the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I screwed up my shoulder swimming, and I'm still swimming. But that was kind of like my like pipeline for sports medicine, because like the injured kid to sports doctor pipeline is like,
pretty strong.
If the Venn diagram were there, it would be like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I spent a lot of time in like doctor's offices, like thrown around from here to there. And I'm like, I just want, you know, to be able to like take the care that I've been given and like maybe give that back to another athlete. And because if I can't swim, you know, forever and ever and ever, then maybe at least I can take the lessons I've learned and, you know, like maybe my love for science and channel that back into rebuilding other athletes.
Would you rather be able to fly or breathe underwater?
Breathe underwater.
100%, and no one ever says that, and that's 1,000.
I could swim forever and ever and ever and ever.
Would you rather become a superhero or a wizard?
A wizard.
Why is a wizard not considered a superhero?
Right?
So I feel like they're making
Doctor
you choose
Strange?
between Marvel and
Harry Potter.
I was gonna say Lord of the Rings, but we can go Harry Potter. What house are you?
I've never read Lord of the Rings. I'm a Gryffindor.
Okay. Yep, that tracks. Would you rather never have sweet food again or never have savory food again? You're a foodie. This hit hard.
I mean, like, I'm a swimmer.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah.
I guess sweet food.
Never have sweet food again.
I think I would have a headache from, like, eating only ever sweet food again.
Yoga or CrossFit?
Yoga or CrossFit? Probably CrossFit.
Yes! This is my girl. All right, would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Space.
Have unlimited candy at a movie or unlimited popcorn?
Unlimited candy because popcorn. Do you ever get that feeling when like you're eating popcorn in a movie and like your lips feel like they're on fire?
I was gonna say, and your fingers feel like they're swelling while
like,
you're eating it.
What is happening to me?
Would you rather be a Transformer or a Pokemon?
A Transformer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Cool. Which one?
I really like Optimus Prime, but like I don't think I could be Optimus Prime.
Does he turn into a truck?
Yeah, he's the one that turns into like a big 18-wheeler.
Oh, like a truck.
A truck.
I was thinking like a cute Jeep truck.
Jeep truck and cute don't go in the same sentence.
All right, that's fair. That's so fair. I meant cute in size. I meant cute in
a cute little truck.
Yeah. Never be able to cry again or never be able to laugh again.
But sometimes I cry when I laugh.
I was gonna say I do both all the time and usually at the same time.
Yeah. I think I would say never laugh again.
Really?
Because I cry a lot and I feel like I could like not let go of that. Crying is a good emotional outlet. Highly recommend.
Be able to control fire with your mind or water?
I mean, if I could control water, I could like make me go faster, you know? That would be pretty sick.
That's where you went with that. Of all the things you could do, controlling the elements with your mind, you were like, I could swim faster for sure.
For sure. NHS applications open in January, which is like right around when this is releasing, right?
How old do you have to be to apply?
People will apply in the spring of their sophomore year. So you can be either a sophomore or a junior.
Having a solid GPA and your community service hours, which was 20 a year?
Yeah. You have to have demonstrated
a propensity for community service.
It. Yeah, like an interest in being active in your community.
Like hand nuzzling them. It feels like I'm wearing two cozy mittens that are alive and giving me love vibrations through my hands. Is this part of what you love about rabbits? Are you like, you're like, no, I get it. Hi, that's why I do this.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah, okay, because I'm like, I could sit here all day.